every single one of my alcohol markers to create this. Hello everyone, it's Allie. Today I'm going to be taking on a huge art challenge. I have 101 alcohol markers and I'm going to be using every single one in one drawing. Today I have a new sketchbook which I'm going to be creating this very colorful drawing. Now it was time for me to take out all of my markers and sort them on the not used side. When I looked at all these markers, I was getting super nervous because I did not think I could do this because there are 101 markers. So I got over that and started sketching out an ice cream cone. That is what I'm going to be drawing today. After it was all sketched out, I took out my fine liners and I started outlining the design. It looked so much better with the outline rather than just the pencil sketch, and I was starting to become very excited about coloring it in. While I was outlining, my mom came in the room and I asked her if she thought I could do this challenge. She said she doesn't think I could, and I started to get even more nervous. This is going to either look really terrible or really good. Stay till the end to see which way it goes. It was finally time to start coloring. I took on the cherry first and tried to use as many colors as possible. Next, I worked on one of the ice cream scoops. I made it mint chocolate chip because of the mint green color that I used. After that ice cream scoop was all colored in, I worked on the whipped cream. I tried to use as many different colors of light gray as I could to shade it, and then I worked on the cone. For this, I used like a pale light orange color, and then I went in with shading to make it really come alive. Doing the shading was probably my favorite part of this entire drawing. Because I had so many colors, I decided to use the colors like black and all the dark browns for the chocolate chips in the mint chocolate chip ice cream scoop. And then I went in with the shading. This part was so much fun. Next, I decided to work on the drippy part underneath the mint ice cream scoop. I made it blue, and because I have so many different blues, I did a blendy look for this. Next, I worked on the other drippy part. I made this one purple. I colored the entire drip with one shade of purple, and then I used different colors of purple for the shading. Around this time, I had used about half of my markers, and I was starting to feel a little bit better. I still had so many more to go, but I was pretty sure that I could do this. Next, I moved on to the last ice cream scoop, which I colored pink. I used so many different shades of pink for the shading, and it was so much fun. This scoop was probably my favorite because of how many different colors it had. Next, I added even more shading to the ice cream cone. I had so much fun with this, and I used all my tans and browns and all the colors that I found would work. The final thing I did before coloring in the sprinkles was the background. I colored this yellow because yellow was the only color I hadn't used yet. I did lots of shading and tried to use all the yellows I had. It was very fun, and at first the shading didn't look that great, but I ended up fixing it up and it looked good. And finally, it was time for the sprinkles. I used every single marker I had left for these, and finally, it was done. And here it is. I used every single one of my alcohol markers for this, and I really hope you enjoyed the video.